feelings on fire. Guess I'm a bad liar. And oh, baby, let's make reality, actuality, a reality.
Hey everyone, so today we are doing this bronze glowy back to school look that you can wear during a presentation, during back to school pictures, or anything like that. I hope you enjoy. If you do, remember, follow me on all my social media, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe. But let's just get on with the video. So continuing with kind of my back to school series, I kind of wanted to do a look that I am personally going to wear to college, or even just for like picture day or something like this, like a special occasion day. Maybe you have a pep rally, maybe you have a presentation. You just want your skin to look really good, you want to look glowy, you want your makeup to be on point, and this is kind of the look I've been wearing more often. I really like it, and it looks really nice when I have to present something at work, or I have to present something for class, anything like that. It's really nice. So I'm gonna start with skin. So this is totally excessive, and you don't have to do all of these steps. You can just take some of these steps, or not, just watch the video. You don't even have to do this yourself. I will say this is a mix of drugstore and high-end products. I do try to kind of dupe them for you, just because not a lot of people have the money to have high-end products. I do spend most of my money on makeup. I love makeup, and that's what I choose to spend my money on. So just a disclaimer, that's what I like to use my money for, that I work hard for. So first I'm going to take this CeraVe Daily Moisturizer. It's in the purple container just because I travel with this, but it's usually in the blue container. I've been having planes fly over all day as I film, because I filmed 2 videos today, and so yeah. But this is a really nice all over face moisturizer. It really does help my dry skin, because I have dry skin to the point where it will flake off and my foundation will go with it. So I really do enjoy this moisturizer. I just let this soak into my skin. I use this for day and night because, like I said, my base will flake off and it's just a hot crusty mess, and parts of my foundation come with it. It's not a cute look, to be quite honest. And then also to go and couple it, I use 2 facial sprays. This one is the tea tree water from toner water from Lush, and I use this because it really helps with acne, and I do get acne here and a lot here, my chin and like my nose area, just because I get acne, and I've never had like crazy acne, but I do get some little spots, and it does really help with that. But I also really like this facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water from Mario Badescu. You can get a smaller bottle of this, but I really do. I've seen a load of a difference with my skin because of this. It helps keep my skin really like refreshed throughout the day, and it keeps moisture in it a lot longer. So I really do like this. So I'm going to spray this all over my face, and then I spray the tea tree oil right over top of that. And then I just let those soak into my skin. I did put a lip balm on. I just put an EOS lip balm on. I let those soak into my skin. So once those are soaked in, I will be right back, and we can start with priming and all of that on the face. So now that that is soaked into my skin, I really do feel my skin, like, I don't want to say puff up, but it really does like soak in that moisture and really helps keep my dryness at bay. I get really dry on my nose, is where most of my dryness is, but I think because my skin is combo, this skincare stuff has been perfect. If you want to see like my full skincare routine that I do like twice a week because I am incompetent and keep up with a skincare routine to save my life, then just leave a comment down below if you want to see like what I do for my skin. I'm gross. I can't help it. Next thing, this is really weird, and if you are in high school and your parents buy your things, they might, and you're a girl, they might think this is a super weird thing to do, but be like, Mom, Dad, it's science. It has glycerin in it, and it will make my makeup stay on. Do you want me to be ugly? And see what they say. So you're going to smell like a man for like 0.5 seconds, but this is the Nivea Post Shave Balm Sensitive by Nivea, obviously. I was turned on to this by Nikki Tutorials, which really helped. She is, I swear, a genius about this. And I just put this all over my face, kind of tap it into my skin, and then wait till it gets tacky. So I just wait till this gets tacky on my skin, and you'll know when it's tacky because you'll put your hands down and it'll like stick, and that's what you want. You want that to be the case. So just put that down and it'll help. Now let's talk about foundations. I have two drugstore ones and then my all-time favorite high-end one at the moment. So this first one is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and I really like this. I am in the color N12 Soft Ivory. This is a really good foundation. It's more lightweight, but it can be built up to a medium to full coverage foundation, and I love it. I really like to use a brush with this one. It's just a very pretty dewy foundation that I really, really like on my skin. It sits well, it stays well, and it's from the drugstore, so it's a nice one. This is my this hair's bothering me, sorry. All-time favorite foundation. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte 103 Demi Matte Finish Natural Buff color, and it looks like this. It's in the black tube. I'm absolutely all the way out of this. There's no more product in it, but this is so good. This is just as good as high-end foundations. It stays on all day. It wears so nicely. It looks so good. It does not oxidize, and I just can't get enough of this stuff. I need to go pick one up. I wore it all day at Disneyland and all day at Universal when I had gone. I put a vlog up, shameless self-promo. I'll put a card up there so you can watch that vlog. It's with my best friends. It's super, super funny. So I like to wear that. I like to apply it with a brush, with a beauty blender, whatever. I use the Real Technique, oh no, this is an Ulta beauty blender, and I like it so much better than the Real Techniques ones, or even the regular beauty blenders. I just washed it. It works so much better, and I feel like I washed this twice, and it's still the same, like, soft feeling. It's not breaking apart, where with the beauty blender and the Real Techniques one was breaking apart on me. So this Ulta brand was really, really good. Don't get me wrong, I love the Real Techniques sponge. I'd rather that over the beauty blender. I just don't want to spend $20 on a sponge when I can get this for $4 and it's just as good. So this is damp, it's expanded, and yeah. Now let's talk about my baby at the moment. And I know you probably heard it from all the other YouTubers and everyone else raving about this, but this is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. If you have any money, or if you don't buy anything else in this tutorial, buy this. This is so good. It is so good. It has this little applicator like this, but it is a little bit more expensive. It's $55 from where I live. It's $55. Actually, I think it's $55 on the website. But anyways, it is so good. You only need a little bit and it blends out beautifully. It stays on all day. I slept with this on the other day and I woke up and my foundation still looked flawless, and I was flabbergasted. I could not even tell you how, like, that's so crazy to me that this little thing is so good. And now I know why everyone loves it, and I will never wear another high-end foundation. That's a lie. I probably will, but this will probably be in my top 5 favorite high-end foundations because it's so good and it sits so nicely on the skin. So yeah, I'm going to use this one today because it's my favorite at the moment. If you want to know what color I'm in Ivory Medium. So I'm just going to take it. This is probably not the most sanitary thing, but I don't really put it on any open acne, so that should be better than usual. So that's all I put on for my face right now. If you can see it, it's not that much. Now I'm just going to pounce away, and you can see the magic happen. Like, I had acne right there, and it's totally covered up. And this stuff covers up my dark circles like nothing else. I could not tell you. I have never had a product cover up my dark circles like this does. It really is remarkable. So I'm just going to pounce this into my skin. And just look how far this already stretched. It's stretching all the way like up to my temples. It stretches down my neck. Usually I have to at least use 3 to 4 pumps of any pump foundation for my foundation. Like, this is already, like, it's on my forehead too. Like, I did not use that much, and it's amazing. Now if you want, you can spot conceal. I'm going to spot conceal this little spot right here just because it's really prominent, and it makes me feel like I really covered it. It probably doesn't even need it. But yeah, I just put a little spot conceal on that, but I used the same foundation. Now I'm going to use my favorite concealer combination. You totally don't have to do this. This is so extra. There's no need to do this, but I do it. And personally, this covers up my dark circles pretty well, but I do like the lightness underneath my eyes. So you could literally just use this one because it's just as good. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair, number 15. And then this is my Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Neutral. As well, you could totally just use the Fit Me Concealer and you'd be totally fine. So I'm just going to put this underneath my eyes. The Age Rewind, the Maybelline Age Rewind is also really good. I like that one. And then I'm going to be totally extra and add my Shape Tape like right in here to the corners. Because I just can't not do it. And then I actually like to blend it in with my finger. So I'm just going to take my finger and blend that into my skin. Just so it really sits on my skin. I don't know. I feel like my finger warms up the product and it makes it look better. It could just be crazy, but I look like a pale princess. I'm going to set my full face because I really feel like you have to set your face. I don't know if this foundation really sets down. I don't think it does, but you want to set your full face if you are going to work or school or anything like that, just because it's going to be a full day. So I'm going to take the Airspun powder. This is so good. It's comparable to the Laura Mercier. It's not as fine, but I really do like it. And a lot of people who use the Laura Mercier also use or have used this and say it's just as good. So it does kind of make a mess, but you're just going to bounce that onto your face and just conceal everything under your eyes and just set everything down. I do really like this. I've never really had a white cast with this. That's just personally me, but I'm super fair, so I've never had a flashback problem with really anything on my face. But I know some people have, but I'm super pale, so maybe that's why. Another really good one, but this one does leave a white cast, is the e.l.f. translucent powder. One does leave a white cast though on some skin tones when you're taking pictures, so forewarning for that, but it's like $3 if that's something. I think this is like $6, and this has lasted me for so long and I love it. Now I'm going to go into my Too Faced Coco Couture bronze, what is this? Coco Couture. I've been literally calling this Coco Couture for so long. It's Coco Contour. I'm special. It's this contouring kit, and I'm going to go in with a flat top synthetic brush by Morphe and take this color Light Cocoa. It's this light white manila color, and I'm just going to go underneath my eyes to highlight them. I go on my eyelids, and I just kind of, I especially pack it right in this part of my eye, just because that's where I get the darkest. But I really do like this. It's a really finely milled powder, and it really does highlight very well. Another one I really like is the light color in the Shade and Light color. That little, like the light color in there is so good. I love those powders, but I broke mine. It was pretty much done for, but I broke mine and had to throw it away, so. But I had to like throw those pieces away, but I still have like the darker color in there. And now we're going to take a mix of medium and dark cocoa because I like to mix them because I think it's a really pretty color. Tap it off and then just contour or bronze out, whichever. You don't have to like super contour. I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't. I'm not like a pro contour. I don't do cream contour very well. I think I make it look muddy. I just have to learn how to do cream contour better. But every time I do it, I think it looks super muddy. Oh, this is a Real Techniques brush. This is the Expert Face brush, and it's such a good contour brush. I really do think so. Just because it's like shaped like flat, but it's in like this kind of shape. Like, it's like, you can see it's like a weird kind of shape, and it's supposed to, a lot of people use this for foundation, which is totally fine, but I think it's just the best contour brush, and I will use it forever. Just take that down your neck. I am going to take it on my nose just slightly, just because I feel like if everything is contoured and you don't contour your nose, it looks like your nose looks funny. So that's what I do. I just kind of contour my nose and just do all that. And then if you're worried about stuff being super like streaky or anything, I just take this little tiny brush by Real Techniques. This is just this is their contour brush, and I just go through and I dust over everything. This was free for my birthday, but it's one of, I love their I love their blushes lately. This is a Tarte blush in Party, and I just put it on my cheeks. It's a really pretty pinky color. Really brings a lot of light back to my face, because when I mute my face out with foundation because I want a flawless canvas, I lose my rosiness under a full coverage foundation. I might also take it a little on my nose just because I feel like it looks more natural, even though I'm nowhere near natural, so it's okay. And then I highlight. So I have a couple highlighting options. In this palette, I have a highlighter. I really like my Becca Cosmetics highlighter in Champagne Pop, but you can take any highlighter from like a palette, like a white color, and I think that really, like a white shimmery color, and I think that really does chisel or highlight you out as long as it's shimmery. One of my favorites is Iced Latte by L'Oreal, their Infallible collection. That is such a good highlighter. Right now I don't really have any in my pot, so I have to get a new one, so I'm using my Becca one, which, duh. I like a really blinding highlight, just because why put a highlight on if you're not gonna blind everybody. And then I put it on my lips, I put it on my nose, anywhere that the high points that the sun would naturally kiss your skin. So I really like that. I'm actually going to mix some of this Pop a Light color too. It's like a pinky color on top, just because I think it's really pretty. And yeah, that is that. But that L'Oreal Ice Latte, try that out. It's so pretty on the skin. It's literally what I used to use all the time. It's like a Manila-y type of color that really makes your face like glow. So I really like that one. It's a really good eyeshadow too, but that's like my favorite highlight from the drugstore. So now for eyes. I am going to take a primer. I don't know where my other primer is, so we're going to use this one. This is just a little mini Urban Decay primer. I'm just going to prime my lids and prime my lower lash line, because I get like I don't want the shadows that I use to move either. Here where I live in Arizona, it gets super hot and we go back to school. Actually, my brother went back to school 2 weeks ago for high school, and I go back to school this week, so it is still in the hundreds, and I don't want to melt while walking or running to class because, let's be honest. And I'm going to use the Sweet Peach palette. Now this palette is really good. You can still get it because they're still selling it. It smells like peaches. And I love this palette. It's such a good palette for like a warm summery look, and I think it just complements so many different skin tones. So I'm going to take, if I can find the brush, this just like dome shaped brush. It's just like a fluffy shader brush, and I'm going to take the color Georgia, which is this light baby pink color. It's like that color, and I'm going to take that on my brush, place this all over my lid just to kind of warm everything up on my lid. Place this all over my lid. And then I'm going to take a fluffy, that's not the fluffy brush, this big fluffy brush, and I'm going to take the colors Pure and Summer Yum. It's these two bronzy, like brown colors. Mix those together on my brush. Tap it off the excess and just blend in my crease these colors. And it just really warms up the eye. And I really like warm bronzy looks for my color eyes because I have hazel eyes. They lean more towards the brown and green side, and this really brings out the colors. So I'm just sloppily putting this into the crease, just kind of blending it out. And then, yeah. See how it just warms up? This baby pencil brush. And I'm going to take the color Charmed, I'm sure. And I'm just going to take this onto the outer corner and into my crease. So it kind of warms things up and defines everything. Just, I think this is a really easy way without using black to define everything. This chocolate brown is so pretty. This whole palette, I really didn't actually think I'd like it, so I waited a long time before I got it. I did a very similar look to this for my 4th of July look, but it was more brown like colored, and this is more warm. And you can always just take that fluffy brush that still has some product on it and just blend that out with those colors, just so we keep that warmth. And then I'm going to take Candid Peach, which is this really pretty like shimmery pink color, and I'm going to place this right on the top part of that color, just because it like warms everything up to the point where it's kind of pinky, but you're still really bronzy, and I really like that look. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and I'm going to take Peaches and Cream, which is just this cream color, and I'm just going to kind of place that over especially in the center of the lid. Bring it out just to warm or whiten up that lid color. Then I'm going to take this little flat top brush and mix those first two colors, Puree and Summer Yum, and run those underneath my eyes. I'm seriously so in love with this look. And then I'm going to take Charmed I'm Sure and just put it on the outside of the eye, so it lifts, or not lifts, so it just like defines the outer part of the eye and kind of looks a little smoky and sultry. Take some liquid eyeliner, just shake it up. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Paris. This stuff is so waterproof. I love it so much. Camera angle change because Allie can't zoom out normally. I'm just going to line the top line of my lashes in a very thin line. So now that gives a little definition on the top. And I'm going to actually do my eyebrows before I highlight my brow bone. I go into this Smashbox palette and I use the brown color in this palette. Just this light brown. I really like this color for my eyebrows. I don't know why, but any brown will do to define those brows. I don't really fill in mine. I have pretty full and thick brows already, and I'm not very good at brows. So, and I don't want to just like totally like make myself have block brows. So that's why I just do this. Just fill in the sparse parts and they look pretty good, and then I just brush with a spoolie. And then just with another brush, I take this Manila shade right under my brow bone to highlight. Any mascara, I really like the Falsies. I like the Better Than Sex mascara, and I like this L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. I'm going to use my Falsies today because I don't usually wear Falsies to work or anything. If I am going to, I'm going to wear whatever pair I want to wear that day. But for school, you don't really have to wear Falsies. That's just me. If you want to, you can, but I don't want to spend all that time putting on lashes in the morning when I could be sleeping. So I'm just going to put a light coat of this on my eyes to define them. I really like, if you do want some natural lashes, I like the Demi Wisp or the Wispies by Ardell. Those are really good. I think this Falsie mascara is really, really, really good because it makes your lashes long, but it also adds volume to it. And I like the waterproof because you never know what's going to happen in school. This is MAC's Honey Love. I think it's a really good lipstick for paler people. I don't really look good in anything like super pale lipsticks, but I do like a good nude. And so that's what that looks like. It's just a really pretty pinky nude color that looks really good, and I like to add a gloss over that. You don't have to, but this is the gloss I like. This is the Butter Gloss by NYX called Creme Brulee, and it just gives it a really pretty shine. I personally have been really into glossy lips lately, and so yeah. And then I'm just going to take my hair out, which is in this little clampy thing, and shake my hair. My hair is on second day curl, so I just slept in these. I curled it with a wand, and yeah, that is the look. I think it's such a pretty look, and it just like makes everything look super good and like super glowy and dewy. Like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below with whatever you want to tell me. Tell me your back to school essential beauty, skincare, anything like that. Leave that down below. I love suggestions of things I can try out. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of the Wonderland family. And also hit that little notification bell because it'll let you know every time I upload a video, and I've been uploading weekly. So if you have anything else you'd like to tell me, leave it in the comments. I will be coming out with a story time soon. Get excited. I'm so excited to tell this story. It involves the cops, so like get excited for that. And until next time, loves, bye.